2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Morley or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
This is Smallsy Surgery.
Currently in the country doing Laneway. He's got a new album coming out April 4 called The Crux. He played Steve Harrington in he plays Steve Harrington in Stranger Things because his season 5 is coming. Please welcome Joe Keery, everybody.
Boy, ladies, I didn't see you there. Would you guys like to set sail on this ocean of flavor with me? I'll be your captain.
Hey, what's up? This is Joe Keery. I'm hanging out in the studio with Smallsy Live.
On the show tonight, put your hands together for him. Joe Keery, everybody.
Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me.
Well, welcome to Australia, my man.
Thanks, yeah.
You were just saying you are loving our country.
Loving it, lucky to be here, and yeah, eating so well.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys have insane coffee here and insane pastries here.
You know, it's funny you say that about the coffee because I was only in London last week. Either we do coffee differently here, but I don't think we do because we just take the juice out of the bean.
That's the way
That's how you do it. So I don't know
That's
what.
coffee.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing in America and in the UK because they're definitely not juicing the bean the way we do here.
It's not. I don't know. It's good. You guys. I have been to Italy and I've had cappuccinos there, and the cappuccinos you're making here are good.
Yes,
they're
they
very
are.
good.
Yes,
bravo.
they are. Hey, man, you're here. You're doing the music festival. You're playing alongside Charlie. But I did see you in the in Charlie XCX's mosh pit on the weekend. Yes.
Yeah, we were there. Me and Nick were there. We were in the mosh pit. Me and all the boys were there. And man, she's we kind of have like a...
You having a brat summer, Australian style?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Of course. She's kind of like the closest thing I feel like we got to like a bona fide rock star. Like the fact that she can go up there every night and it's just her on stage the whole time and how it keeps your interest. She's just like, we're lucky to have her.
And what has Laneway been like for you? Because obviously, you've had an incredible couple of years with the music,
it's been great.
and the acting as well. Is it the two worlds colliding? Are people coming to see you who love the TV stuff and love the music stuff? What does the crowd look like for you?
Yeah, I think it's kind of all over the place, to be honest with you. And I feel like I'm feeling pretty lucky to have. Just be involved in this. The Laneway's got a lot of history, and to be kind of involved in the legacy of the festival is really cool. I'm having a really fantastic time, and it's been cool also to be just a part of this bill. I think the bill is fantastic.
The lineup is very cool.
It's so good, and I've kind of learned about some new artists that I didn't know about. There's not really any weak spot. It's
Do you ever have imposter syndrome when you're on a cool bill and you're just hang on, am I as cool as the other kids and the people that I'm playing alongside of?
Welcome to my life. Yes, every single day. Oh yeah. So yeah. The fact that we're doing this right now, for sure. Yeah, I think it's impossible to escape because you
just have this
crazy.
you have an out of body experience where you're hang on a second, I'm playing the same show alongside all of these artists. How is this? Is there a mistake here? Will I get discovered?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely every single time. You're about to go on stage, you're like, oh, I can't swear.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to go do this in front of 40,000 people in Sydney, Australia. I never would have thought that I would have even come to this part of the world, let alone be able to do what we're doing right now. So man, it's just everything is good and trying to just soak it up, honestly.
Absolutely. Well, dude, soak it up. The stats, obviously, the end of beginning track was just did people use the phrase changed your life. Songs can change trajectories and change life. You were already very successful. Did that song change anything for you, or did it just sort of open some doors that maybe people were oh, hang on, he sings as well as acts, if that makes sense?
For sure. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I think it kind of, made a huge swath of people aware that I do this as well. I make music, and it's something that I've done for a long time, and it's I used to maybe view it as my hobby, and now I'm like, oh, it's kind of really not a hobby anymore. I'm sort of like doing this, but
was it 60 billion TikToks and then the 6th most streamed song of 2024?
Yeah,
that's not
crazy.
a hobby, right?
No, it is like
the tax department will look into that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're the people who told me this wasn't a hobby. The tax. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's I really am lucky to be able to have, when I booked Stranger Things back in the day, I was like over the moon to be able to do what I love as a job. And so now that I'm getting to do this, I just feel pretty spoiled. So I'm just trying to enjoy every bit of it.
Yeah.
And,
Now, no questions about Stranger Things because I don't want to get you into trouble.
Oh, it's okay. I'm a lockbox.
You're a lockbox. Yeah. Now, you don't need to get sued. You don't get sued, right?
I'm fine.
I'm going to ask you though. What do you enjoy more? Do you have a first love, or do each of them? Do you have a candle burning for both of them differently?
I don't know.
Acting versus music.
It's kind of like they do different things. They scratch different itches. I think also recording is different than playing live, and doing theater is different than doing film. It's like, I just like to have a creative outlet, I guess.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel good and kind of gives me a place to like expel energy in a way. And when you're acting, it's nice that you don't have to, you show up, you do your part, you leave, and then, well, who knows how it's going to turn out. With music, sometimes it's really nice to show up and do the entire thing. You're in charge. You say how it goes. But sometimes you don't want to do that. Sometimes it's nice to just like take the pressure off. But then sometimes when you're acting, you're like, man, I really wish I have an idea. It would be great to what if you do this shot, So yeah, I don't know.
I hear that from people I've spoken to who do have a foot in both sort of shoes, where like the acting is very much you do your bit and then other people do their bits, and then the output is at the end, and you only contribute your moment. But when it comes to music, you're there from inception to beginning to middle to end, and you're very much all owning of the project. And it's like, and not that you want one to succeed more than the other, but you have more of a vested interest in, I guess, something that it's all you. It's all your idea. It's your creative vision, right?
I think that's right.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. Yeah.
We're going to talk about the brand new album and the brand new song.
Oh yeah.
In just a second, but I just wanted to quickly ask you, because didn't know this, but are you aware of the Big Four? No, you okay? So apparently, when TikTok was shutting down, you're one of the Big Four TikTok edits. Now, I don't know what this is.
This was last year.
Yeah, no, like a couple of weeks ago when they were about to shut down TikTok, right? You remember this?
Oh, yeah, of course,
yeah. Did you remember or not remember?
Sort of, yeah. I'm not on TikTok necessarily, but yeah, they were going to shut it down, and then,
What you need to be aware of, though, is that when TikTok was about to be shut down, people were worried about you, because you're apparently one of the Big Four. There's like
Big Four, it sounds like politicians.
No,
something.
I think it's hot, sexy guys that people lust over.
Ooh,
it's
hot,
you,
sexy.
Pedro Pascal, Jacob Elordi, and Timothy Chalamet.
Oh.
There's like 4 edits of just like supercuts of just you just being ridiculously good looking with that hair.
Wow.
And people were just hoping that we would somehow save those videos.
Well, it's funny because if TikTok does get banned, I die. Actually, I just get
you just
banished.
evaporate.
I respawn as a different thing. So, thank God.
That's all right. I just wanted to let you aware that you were one of the Big Four.
I'll let my people know. We'll do something.
The hair is also well talked about.
Yeah.
Is it a conscious decision? Do you style that, or is that just you wake up?
Oh, Nick
like
does that. Yeah, Nick's in charge. Yeah, he does it for me, and it's a mutual relationship.
Yeah. Is it part of your identity, the hair? Because sometimes
it's a part of my body.
Yeah. Would you ever cut it off?
Yeah, I've done that many times in my life. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, go like full, like.
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels good.
That does.
I lose a
little bit of weight.
5 pounds. When I do that.
Yeah. Okay. Now, new music. Let's talk about basic being basic. There's something very cool. I don't know. How old are you?
32.
You're 32.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're close in age.
Yeah.
There's something 90s UK grunge something sound inspiration I'm hearing in that.
Oh,
What were you
that's
listening
cool.
to when you made that? Because it's a sort of stylistic song that hasn't been around or been made for a long time. And I heard that and I was like, I appreciate the lane you have
nice
picked
of you.
with that.
Yeah, I feel like I love all sorts of music. When
Yeah.
I was making that song, a lot of Gorillaz, MGMT, LCD Sound System.
Yep.
Strokes. I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of different things. But I don't know. I think just like sometimes you kind of hit a little lane and then your subconscious sort of takes over. So yeah, I kind of just rode that wave and the song happened pretty quickly, honestly.
Sure.
It was a pretty fast process. So.
And talk to me about the song Basic being basic.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's like...
You basic or...
Yeah, I think everybody's basic, honestly, and just like everybody should embrace it. And
lean into it.
kind of.
Don't
just
try.
like, who cares, I
Don't
guess.
try and make yourself like more
who cares?
deep than what you are.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I think everybody kind of gets sick of trying to like be something that they're not. I certainly try to do it.
Do you know how liberating it is to hear someone say that? Like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people pretend. I run into a lot of people who pretend that they're deeper than what they actually are.
Sure.
And they're trying to pretend to be like, have some deep outlook on life. But
Everybody does it.
And it's like, but I just enjoy the basicness of things. It's just like, I just want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to think too deeply about
Yeah,
things.
I think so. I'm like a pretty generally polite guy too,
Yeah.
and the song has a little bit of a biting quality that
Yeah.
I think also was just sort of like, I don't know. You can be more than one thing, and you can be kind of convoluted and controversial, and you don't have to. I don't know. No, nobody's perfect, and just like, there's no point in trying to act like anything other than who you are. Going
Yeah.
back to Charlie, that's
Yeah.
why she's amazing.
Absolutely.
Is because she is who she is, and she embraces it fully.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
so that's the goal, I think, for any artist is to like try to do that for this much time.
Yeah.
And if you can kind of get into that, then, hopefully you're making something that's true to yourself that'll connect with people.
Yeah. All right, we're running out of time. You're going to be playing a couple of side shows.
Yeah.
You're doing Laneway again
Yep.
coming up in Melbourne.
Yes, sir.
It's Valentine's Day on Friday.
Oh,
will
is
you
it?
Will you be alone on Valentine's Day?
On Friday? Oh, no, I'll be with Ted Matthews, my drummer. Yeah, he's my
Hello.
Valentine. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sweet little
Teddy.
dinner together.
Oh, buddy.
Candlelight.
Candlelit dinner.
Yeah, I like that. And then last questions. I know you said you're a Vault when it comes to Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But, blink if you're going to die in season 5.
My eyes will
He's
not move.
Blinking. He's
Yeah.
not blinking.
I can't do anything.
He's not blinking. Hey, pleasure to meet. Well, I met you one time when you did Free Guy.
Oh my gosh!
Promo.
Yeah,
you
of
did a
course,
virtual.
yeah.
You did a virtual
Yeah,
junket.
yeah.
But they're so like I find
that was
them,
like COVID, peak COVID.
yeah, I find
yeah.
them very uncomfortable, and like you just
Hard.
must have done like 1,000 of them back to
Yeah.
back. But it's very good to meet you in the
Yeah,
flesh,
in person.
sir.
Yes,
Mate,
likewise. Yeah, thanks
absolutely.
for having me.
No, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Smallsy Surgery Podcast,
Hear more from Smallsy live weeknights from 8.
only on Nova.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Morley or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.